Yo, it's your boy Kenji, man, and I got another review on the TV series YellowJackets. This episode, and it's called Saints. Now, let's get into it. We're going to talk about the present first, and then we're going to get into the past. Now, in the present, we see Shauna. Shauna and that whole relationship with Jeff is crazy. Uh, they go celebrate Jackie's birthday with her parents. And you could tell the mother has issues with Shauna because she wanted. It's like Jackie is living a life that, Shauna is living a life that Jackie should have had, but she's dead, and you can tell that it's some animosity right there, and you see Jeff protecting her in that situation, and she also is seeing Jackie's like as a ghost, seeing him around the house. She feels guilty about the whole situation, how Jackie is dead and now she's with Jeff's boyfriend who she had a baby with. It's crazy, right? But she's also, still out there messing with Adam. And we're not sure if Jeff is messing with somebody else. He always goes out and says he has to fix the database with his job. But the crazy thing would be that he's not cheating on her and that she's cheating on him because she thought he was cheating on her. That would be so crazy because then the guilt will be incredible for Shauna. Now, we also go to Thaisa, the woman running for Senate. She is dealing with, trying to, she lied to her wife in the last episode saying she was going to drop out, but then she lied about the paint thing. Her wife is starting not to trust her, and they go to a psychologist for Sammy, the son, and she could tell she's distracted because she also has to deal with this whole thing where there's somebody that knows Shauna and Natalie and the whole thing, and they're asking for $50K to be quiet because they had a meeting. They all met up. Shauna, Thaisa, and Natalie all met up, and they need to get this money. Now, because of, she's usually the person, Thais is the person that gets the money. But because she's having this whole little thing with her wife, she doesn't feel comfortable asking her to go, sign off on a loan. So Natalie has to go and sell her car and get $50K. She has a clean ass black something, I don't know. It's a two-seater, so it got to cost some money. And she also runs into, what's his name? God damn. All these names. See, I usually have YellowJackets, all the characters right in front of me. I thought I was going to remember this. But the guy that she knew as a younger, what's his name? It's not Travis, not Adam. What's his name? Man, I forgot his name, but look, they meet up and they have sex. I just know that the cop dude, they meet up with I can't find his name, but they meet up. They go to his son's soccer game, and that Natalie has experience in soccer, and she helps him win the game. And then after that, they have sex, right? They get it on, right? And also, Misty has stole some drugs, and she's planning to kidnap that journalist woman, right? And so she does that as well. Meet up with her, saying she's gonna give some information, and she stabs her with a shot, passes out, and she ties her up in her basement, right? So yeah, it's about to get crazy in the next few episodes because Misty is wild, bro. I'm telling you, Misty's wild. I want to say something, but that I missed on the last episode is that she had walked into on the coach who had Morning Wood. He was sleeping. It was up. His thing was up, and she tried to touch it, but he woke up before she did it. And he was like, "Stay away from me." And then she poisoned him by giving him a drink. And I don't know if he's serious or not, but he went to her and said, "Yo, I do like you. I got feelings for you, but you're 16, so we need to chill." I was like, it felt fake. Like he was like, "Okay, this is a crazy bitch. I need to trick her." And I guess she thinks she has a boyfriend. And now let's go into, like, we already in the past, right? So forget it. Um, Lottie, the girl. This episode is pretty much about her, and we find out that she's not on drugs. She was on this medication because her parents thought she was crazy. And what happened in the show, it seems as if she can see the future. Like she saved her parents from getting in a wreck by screaming before they went out and the car came in and crashed. But they think the mama thinks no. The mother thinks she has a gift. The father thinks she's crazy, but that's why she's been taking that medication. But now that she's not on the medication, you could tell something's going on. So she goes to the religious girl. I'm slipping on her name, and she get baptized because she's been seeing stuff, right? She's seeing this deer, the deer that will come. We'll talk about the deer later. But she also gets, when she gets baptized, she sees fire, bad signs coming ahead, right? So Natalie and Travis in the past, every time they go out, they have makeout sessions, right? And so everybody in the group, they know about it, and they thinking like, "Yo, is this the reason why we ain't getting no deer meat?" Especially Jackie, she accuses them right off the bat. Now, it causes a little problem with Jackie and Natalie. But the coach also decides to give Travis some condoms because he knows we can't be out here having no baby. And that pull-out game is only 22% chance that that might actually work. Sorry, I got my neighbors, man. The walls are thin up in my apartment. Now, let's talk about Shauna. Now, we know in the last episode, Shauna is pregnant. But before we go into that, I want to talk about Lottie one more time. Lottie saw Thaisa out in the forest eating dirt. She was just in the dark, like she seemed possessed, and she was just eating the dirt, like real crazy, like. And at first, she was thinking like, man, she's seeing stuff, and she asked her about it the next day, and she said, "Nah, you crazy." She ran off because of what I'm going to say about Shauna, right? Shauna is trying to get rid of her baby by using a wire to kill it. Now, when she got there, she said, "Look, I'm going to help you with it, so you won't hurt yourself." But then she decides not to do it at the last minute, and I was like, "Man, this is getting really stressful and crazy out there with these girls." And some people may say, "Man, it's taking too long for the part where they start eating each other." And I'm saying, "Yo, bro, this is just the first season, bro. They're working on their way on that. You could tell it's starting to get winter, and they're not as killing as much as as you would like to kill. It's just what it is. It's good pacing. Stop rushing the show, man. You want it to be one season? Shit." But look, back to Thaisa, who's been, eating dirt. So we find out at the end of the episode in the present day, because Thaisa is stressing, we see her out, the grown Thaisa, the Senate Thaisa, in her garden eating dirt. Just, and I'm like, oh, so it wasn't the fact that Lottie was seeing something. This girl was out there really eating dirt, and she has some type of stress disorder or something that she's not dealing with. I was like, man, this is freaking crazy, bro. So Thaisa also came up with this plan where she wants to go out and find out if there's a town out there that's closer to her, right? Now, Natalie and Travis, who were making out, they were having a little thing, and he dropped a condom, and she was like, "Oh, you want to do it, right?" And so they was like, he asked her, "Hey, how many men have you slept with?" And she started accusing him of being a sexist and talking about, "Oh, why is that? You trying to make it seem like I'm a slut?" But really, he was just asking that because he's a virgin and he's not that experienced, and he wants to know what he's dealing with. So it didn't, he wasn't saying it just to make her seem like a slut, but it came off that way. I can understand. But they also killed the deer. They stopped because they see the deer that Lottie had seen, and it was shedding its antlers, skin. It's be all bloody. The antlers. It looked weird and crazy as hell. Looked like it gouged a bear or something, right? And so they kill it and they bring it back to the cabin. The girls are happy. The coach is happy. Everybody happy. But when they Shauna cuts it open, it's full of maggots. So it's no good. This deer must have been already dying from sickness, right? And so that happens, and so Taissa gets mad, and she lets everybody know her big secret that she's going out, that she's going to go try to see if she can find help because there's no food, and winter is coming. So y'all, it's coming, people. We know from the previews, we could tell somebody's going to start eating people. Somebody's going to start dying. So you got to wait, man. There's 4 more episodes to this season, and I'm sure they're going to have a second season, a third season. So, hey, it's a great show, man. Haven't seen one of these in a long time, but it is what it is. Some people want, to rush everything, but that's not the case. But great episode. This one was called Saints, and I get why it's called Saints. But also, the guy, now in the next episode, we're going to see them meet up with the person who is blackmailing them for $50K, right? Natalie went got the $50K by selling her car. And we're also going to see Misty do a Misery. If you've never seen the movie Misery by Stephen King, she's about to do a Misery on this journalist woman. So this is going to be very interesting. Great TV series, great episode as always. It's your boy Kenji. Subscribe, comment, like, share, do all of the bizzle. I'm out.